Alright, now we're going to do this next one, which is number 6, which is h of t equals 2 over 3 et minus 4t. Now you can use the quotient rule if you want, but I'm going to use the chain rule by rewriting this like that. Okay, now if I do that, that makes my derivative easier. So forget about the 2. What's the derivative of that? Well, the outside function is to the negative 1, so it's going to be negative 2, 3 to the t minus 4t, subtract 1 from the power, minus 2, and multiply by the derivative of the inside, which is 3e to the t minus 4. Done. Do not simplify. 7. Alright, 7 is f of x equals ln of x times 4x to the 6th plus 2 to the x plus 3. So we're going to use the product rule. So the product rule says take the derivative of the first. So the derivative of the first is 1 over x. Leave the second one alone. And then leave the first one and then multiply by the derivative of the second one. So 6 times 4 is 24, x to the 5th. Derivative of 2 to the x is natural log of 2 times 2 to the x, and the derivative of 3 is 0. So there's your answer. Do not simplify. Do not simplify. Do not simplify unless I tell you to simplify. If I tell you to simplify, simplify. But I'm not going to tell you to simplify, so don't. Otherwise, you just make it a lot more difficult for me to grade because I have to figure out what you did. All right, so this one's going to be using the product rule and the chain rule. So we need to do the derivative of this one first. So the derivative of this one, well, the derivative of 4 to the 3x is going to be ln of 4 times 4 to the 3x times the derivative of 3x, which is 3. And we're going to multiply that by 2, which is going to give us 6. Then we leave that one alone, and then we need to differentiate the easy one, which is that we leave this one alone, the first one, and multiply by the derivative of that one, which is 5x to the 4 plus 11. Done. Do not simplify. That is fine. Question number 9. G of t equals 9t over 10t plus 3. This one we're going to use the quotient rule. So g prime of t. So the derivative of the top is 9 times the bottom, which is 10t plus 3, minus the derivative, leave the top alone, times the derivative of the bottom, which is 10, all over the bottom squared. And do not simplify. Leave it like that. That's fine. And those are the differentiation techniques.